and make your way between the 40-yard lines. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight is senior night. Catholic education is demanding. When you add in a sport or an extracurricular, time becomes very precious and needs to be managed. Birthday parties and family gatherings are moved or put on the back burner because he's got a game or he has practice. These seniors and their families and parents have made adjustments in their lives because of these young men's choice to represent Benedictine High School. Let's meet them now. From the golf team, Finn Murphy, and he is joined by Mom and Dad, Aaron and Michael Murphy. Give us a wave. From the football team, Darrell Bedingfield, and he's joined by Mom and Dad, Lakia Griggs and Darrell Bedingfield Jr. Brandon Boyd Jr., joined by Mom and Dad, Siobhan Chambliss and Brandon Boyd Sr. Aaron Burton III, joined by Mom and Dad, Tanisha Jefferson Brown and James Brown. John Carver, joined by his Mom and Dad, Tamara Smith and Raymond Tabor. Marvin Conkle, joined by his mom, Corey Conkle. Christian Cora, joined by his mom and dad, Jessica and Miguel Cora. Terrell Greer, joined by his mom and dad, Denise and Zach Greer. Michael Hatcher, joined by his mom and dad, Kim and Michael Hatcher. Quincy Johnson, joined by his mom and dad, Aretha and Frederick Johnson. Deshaun Laster Jr., joined by his mom and dad, Lakita Free and Deshaun Laster. Jordan Maxwell, joined by his mom and dad, Rachel Maxwell and Samuel Cleckley. Frank McDonald, joined by his mom and dad, Lauren McDonald and Patrick McDonald. Peter Morey, joined by his mom and dad, Lisa and Steve Morey. Antonio Patterson, joined by mom and dad, Maria Evans and Roderick Franklin. James Phillips, joined by his mom, Monica Dowdell. Brandon Robinson, joined by his mom and dad, Lanisha Robinson and Thomas McNair Jr. Darius Siggers, joined by his mom and dad, Rebecca Rain and Darnell Siggers. And C.J. Yarborough, joined by his mom and dad, Christine and Carlton Yarborough. We wish to thank the seniors for their commitment and dedication to Benedictine. We wish to thank the parents and families for their flexibility in adjusting their lives around their sons' Benedictine responsibilities. Bengal Nation, please give them all a big round of applause. Everyone else, please stand for our prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God our Father, you have created us to strive for the best. Grant to all athletes, coaches, and fans the strength to pursue excellence during this event and in all that we do. We pray for the safety of these athletes, protect them from injury and harm. And finally, we pray for your grace, that you would provide us with the endurance to pursue our heavenly prize, eternal life in your Son. Amen. Star Spangled Banner will be sung by Sam Ali II. Please remain standing for the Benedictine alma mater. Benedictine and Central Catholic are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by high standards of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools. The athletes in this game are friendly rivals. While play may be fierce, all are reminded that this is a game between youngsters and that sporting behavior is expected. The officials assigned to this game have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Your officials: Mike Dame is the referee. Your umpire is Mr. Rocky Neal. The head linesman is Tim Maddox. The line judge is Bill Pelka. And Josh Jameson is the back judge. Central Catholic won the coin flip, and they elected to receive.
You got it together finally. Did you have to go make a map?
No, I don't. Usually they'll bring student and I say, where are the boys? What are they doing? Oh, they're not playing? The varsity boys are not playing? So, yeah, they were all bunched up in the same background. So, I had to contact guys. So, what do you want to do? Bring the scoreboard. That was going to be invested. And that's what he's standing against the goal, right? Peter those pictures I can get. And all that's going to do.
Please welcome Central Catholic led by head coach Greg Dempsey.
And you know how it flows, and where the energy comes together. Like you're right there. There's a couple guys here in this row. That's the initial face is like so what is this? This is the first kind of a box. Stuff with glass and some of the white face. That's Cameron Wolf. So it's really done the same thing as well. You jump around and get the finger body. Drone up there. Buy the Baltimore ones at the corner store with the rubber band.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's exactly.
Instead of like $100. Yeah, this is
Good evening, Bengal Nation, and welcome to the Game 2 of the 2021 season and the first home game for the Benedictine Bengals football season. Hello, my name is John Good, class of 80, and my partner's name is Aiden Kinney, class of 2023. Also back with us this year, the big O, Adateo Alohu, a senior, and our new addition, Mason Adrian. also of class of 2023. The Bengals have won the coin toss and have elected to defend on the first series. Aiden, we've already got one game underneath our belt this year, an exciting win last week against Walsh Jesuit down in Cuyahoga Falls. What an exciting game to start the season off, huh?
Yes, it was a very exciting game indeed. The Bengals won 35-34 in double overtime. We had a touchdown with 1 minute and 8 seconds left, and the Walsh Jesuit could not do anything, so it went to the first overtime, where the Bengals were stopped on a 4th and 4, and then Walsh got the ball and they threw an interception. Walsh started with the ball for the second overtime, and they got a touchdown, but the extra point was blocked. So the Bengals got it. We scored a touchdown the second play, and the first extra point, it was a false start, so they backed us up 5 yards, and then Christian Cora made the extra point to win the game.
And it was a beautiful night last weekend down in Cuyahoga Falls, Ohio. It's a beautiful night here tonight in Euclid, Ohio, again at the home opener for the Bengals. Earlier this evening, before the game started, the seniors came out with their parents and took on the applause and adulation of the Bengal Nation here in attendance tonight, and was congratulated with making it to their senior years, and we do congratulate all of them. Tonight's opponent, the Toledo Central Catholic, they are a very formidable foe and a tough team out of the Toledo area. The series between these two teams, this is the 4th meeting between the schools and the first home game for Benedictine. In the 1962 season opener, Benedictine did travel to Toledo, where they came up with a loss. And later in the state championship that year, Toledo Central Catholic was awarded by the wire service as the state champions. The Bengals finished with a 9-2-0 record that year, and the only other loss they had was 6-0. Those of you back in those days in '62 know that that was a very, very, very tough and talented football team. The two teams met twice in 2015 in the season opener at TCC in a nationally televised game on ESPN, with the Bengals winning 35-23, and at a neutral site in the state playoffs, TCC got its revenge, defeating Benedictine 31-30 in 2 overtimes. This year, the Bengals will be led by Coach Jared Good. He has his Bengals ready to play, and like I said earlier, they will have elected to to defend on the first series. Aiden, there was some pretty good individual efforts there last week too, wasn't it?
Yeah, speaking of which, senior quarterback C.J. Yarborough actually won the Cleveland.com Player of the Week. He had a great game. He had, the stats were, he had over 331 yards passing, which put him in 7th place in school history in a single game performance. His favorite target was Brandon Boyd, who caught 10 passes for 194 yards and had the game-winning touchdown catch. And that also, his 10 catches also tied a single game second with 5 others in school history.
Well, folks, we're about to get it started. We have some great new additions to our presentation program this year, with more cameras, more content, and so it should make for more viewing pleasure. Again, 85 degrees here in Euclid, Ohio. Humidity running at about the same, 85%. So it feels a little bit warmer than 85 degrees, and I'm sure it feels a lot hotter out there on the field.
It looks like they backed up the Bengals 5 yards. Usually they kick it off from the 40, but it looks like they're kicking off from the 35 today.
Bengals with a tight formation. Cora approaches the ball and squibs it on the ground. The bounce is caught short. Advance forward to about the 47-yard line, where Toledo will begin their initial possession of the game.
Yeah, that didn't really work out for the Bengals there, as Toledo Central Catholic will start at the 47-yard line. Their starting quarterback is number 7, Tawan Clark. So we'll see how we can do. He's a junior.
What's the ball on?
So Clark will lead him out on the field. Toledo Central Catholic's identity is to have a very explosive quarterback.
Yes, he can definitely run the ball well.
He's in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He gives it to his running back right away. Bengals pursue, but he's churning out a few yards where he stopped right before the 50-yard line. Looked like on the carry that time was running back Chris Edmonds. And number 22, I'm sorry, Josh Watson, a senior. 5'6", 195 pounds, also plays defensive back. 2nd down and 8. Ball at midfield. Receiver goes in motion. The quarterback keeps it, reads the guard, and gets right upfield. Who crosses over the 42-yard line and picks up a 1st down of the game.
Good run there by the quarterback, Tawan Clark.
Hurry up offense. They're already back on the ball. Clark in the shotgun. Bengals move a little bit. There's no call. Look over and get the play. Watson in the backfield behind Clark. Double twins on both sides. Come back, throw to number 13. Good block by his receiver. He's able to pick up a little few yards, but there's the Bengal pack closes in on him and brings him down. It's number 13 on the reception, Adaria Hall.
Just a pack of Bengals coming in to make the tackle there. Great defense by the Bengals.
It was very good quick pursuit as number 7 for the Bengals did a good job of holding him right in his tracks. True pass, receiver falls down, the flag comes out. He's sacked right there by number 38. On the sack, that will be Jacob Dolan, but a flag in the backfield looks like it's going to be against the Bengals. Looks like the defensive back and the receiver got their legs tangled up, Aiden, and usually when they go down, it's defense gets the brunt of it.
Yeah, it's really never good news there. Unfortunate for the Bengals after a good stop there.
Oh, they called it against.
I'm not sure where they're going here with these refs.
I think the referee's going the wrong way. Yeah. He's going to mark off 10 yards. So that advances the ball down to the Bengals 29-yard line, where the Bengals, Toledo Central Catholic will get a fresh set of downs.
I mean, it was a good play by the Bengals, nonetheless, even with the penalty. They stopped him from running the ball, which is really what their main goal is going to be today.
Clark keeps the ball, goes right up the middle, picks up positive yards, about 5 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 5. The tackle was made by
James Phillips, number 20, lost his helmet on that play.
Number 66.
Had to run off the field.
Number 6, Darrell Bedingfield was on the tackle. Clark still in the shotgun. Gets the ball, he's looking to the right, pumps, doesn't like what he sees, so he takes off left, and Bedingfield closes in, pushes him out of bounds.
Almost had him there, but he's slippery. He's going to get those yards. We just got to make sure we can cover.
Darrell Bedingfield with that closing speed, quick, and identifies the play, breaks it down very fast, and was able to close in. The Bengals will have to get tough right here. It's a big down, 3rd down, about 3. Clark gives a fake count, looks over the sideline. Watson in the backfield once again.
Almost got the Bengals there.
Looks like they like that right side, attacking that right side. Twins to the right, single set, and the man's wide open out in the flats. It looked like he breaks the tackle, breaks 2 tackles, and he's down all the way to the Bengals' 5-yard line.
I'm surprised there was no holding call on that play.
Yeah, it looked like the receiver was engaged with the defender while the ball was in the air.
Yeah,
Toledo Central Catholic lines up again real quick. Watson in the backfield with Clark. Gives to Watson. Watson up the middle, squirts through his legs, turned it, and he gets into the end zone. No, call him down on the 1 yard line. So the Bengals are able to hold him out on first down. They line up quick again. I'm pretty sure they're going to try to go right up the middle again, Aiden.
yeah, I believe they will here.
There it is, right up the middle, and stopped in the backfield.
Nice stuff.
Great job by the defensive line getting penetration, led by Darrell Bedingfield.
Yeah, Darrell Benningfield, linebacker, getting back in there for the Bengals.
He knifed in there pretty quick, stopped his momentum, Aiden, and a whole host of Bengals came on to help him out. So it's 3rd down and goal. Clark gives it to him again. He's up the middle, and he stopped again. So now we're looking at 4th down.
Stuffed again by that Bengals defense.
Good job by the defense. Hear that Bengal roar. Defense is playing well as the tackle was made by Iliano.
8 minutes left in the quarter. It's 4th down on the 1.
Clark's got him lined up. Watson in the backfield. I believe Clark's going to keep it himself. And he does. He goes around the right. He stretches and he dives in. Yeah. I had a feeling that's what they were going to run, Aiden, and that's what they did. And he found a little crease, and he was able to get momentum and get in the end zone.
Yeah, he just bounced it out to the right, and the Bengals really weren't ready there. They were expecting another run up the middle, which it looked like it was going to be, but he knew enough to bounce it out. Good running quarterback there.
So the Fighting Irish get on the board first as Clark takes it in from 2 yards. Extra point being attempted by Cole Tischler. Cole Tischler kicks and he barely gets it over the goalpost, folks.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
not a great kick there. I don't know if it may have been tipped. I'm not sure. I didn't see it, but
Well, if he struggles to get it over like that, there might be hope for us late in the game if it ends up being a close one. So initial drive of the ball game for the Fighting Irish of Toledo Central Catholic. They take it 52 yards down the field. Clark runs it in from 2 yards, and they're up 7-0.
all their running, really. Not much passing there. A lot of that, the running is what hurt the Bengals on that drive, and they have a hurry-up offense, so they're definitely going to be difficult.
Yeah, we're gonna see who's in shape tonight. That's for sure.
Yes, definitely.
So for 7:49 left here in the first quarter, Central Catholic takes the lead. The Bengals defense will go over on the sideline to dissect what just happened to them with the defensive coaching staff, and I'm sure they'll come up with a better performance from now on during this game.
Looks like Marv Conkle deep back for the return.
Yeah, Marvin's back there. Last week, Marvin was having some issues cramping. I hope he's been hydrating all week, as I hope all these Bengals have. It's an excellent kickoff as the ball goes into the end zone. And so there will not be a return. The ball will go out to the 20-yard line where the Bengals will take over on downs. Led by C.J. Yarborough. As Aiden has earlier explained, had an excellent game last week down in Cuyahoga Falls against Walsh Jesuit as we eked out that win in double overtime and came home with a victory. 331 yards. Excellent, excellent, excellent job CJ did. 4 touchdowns and no interceptions.
I like the no interceptions in that. He's going to need to keep that up tonight, though.
CJ gets the ball, he looks right, throws right, and he's got his target right there. His
Marv Conkle.
number 7 catches the football, and that's Marvin Conkle.
I believe it was number 1, Marv Conkle.
So that's number 7. Excuse me, that was Greer. Greer on the catch.
I think that was Marv Conkle. I think that was number 1.
Marv? Okay, it was number 1. Jackson up the middle, and he gets the first down. So a good job right there on that offensive line by Eddie Dinwiddie on that right side, along with number 58, Devontae James.
Looks like the Bengals are going pretty quick here, too.
I like this tempo. Little flicker out there to Bedingfield. Bedingfield gives a stiff arm, keeps his feet moving, and he's out over the 40-yard line.
Great play by Benedictine to keep on his feet and push for about 9 yards.
I like the way this Benedictine coaching staff on the offensive side has come out and just kept it nice and simple, Aiden.
Yeah, I mean, last game they opened up with a touchdown to start, and it looks like they're giving them the first down here. And hopefully they can do the same this game.
Just some nice little passes, giving CJ some confidence. Jackson makes it in the middle, finds daylight. He runs so well between the tackle folks, as he's a real treat to watch, and he dips and dives and gets out over into the Fighting Irish territory. Well, the Bengals will start a new fresh set of downs on the 46-yard line of Toledo Central Catholic.
Dwayne was contained last game, but he's looking to start off pretty well here.
Yarbrough with the handoff, gives it Jackson again. He weaves his way through the middle, and I think Coach Previs has seen something that he really likes in the middle.
Yeah, I mean, he's finding the holes. This line is definitely giving him some room. Hopefully they can keep it up with the pass and the rushing, can both attack this Toledo defense.
Yeah, Joe McDonald doing an excellent job, as CJ was able to get number 54 for the Fighting Irish to jump. That would be Michael Cannings. Michael Cannings, a sophomore, 6'2", 265. He's a big boy. Got a little youth on him, so he got a little antsy there.
Yes, he did. Good for the Bengals, gives them 5 yards and a first down.
Good job by Anthony Eliano and company up front with a very, very impressive initial drive here with the Bengals' first possession of the game. CJ gets the snap, looks, throws, out to the sideline, dropped. Dropped by Terrell Greer.
And pretty good defense there by R.J. Maddox to force that ball out and not allow Greer to get the catch.
Good job by the offensive line on protection. Good job by Greer for hitting the target. Just got to come up with the catch.
Speaking of the line, it's pretty young this year. A lot of the offensive line last year was seniors, so it's good to see some young guys get some playing time. They're doing well.
They are doing good. CJ's got time to throw, and right there was not very much room to run over the right side as they tried to run towards number 58, Devontae James, and number 61, Eddie Dinwiddie. Didn't find much running room, and that puts us at a 3rd and long.
Gotta think they're gonna pass it here.
So Jackson in the backfield with Yarbrough. Yarbrough shifts him to the right. They're threatening the blitz, and they're coming. And they got one too many, and the ball is, he doesn't, did he drop the ball?
They just brought a swarm of Toledo guys there. It was not great for the Bengals. No way to stop that. No chance.
He didn't have a chance. It's just simple mathematics. When they bring more, you got to get rid of the football quick, or you got to get out of that pocket and you got to get upfield and try to get positive yards. He didn't, so the Bengals will punt. They should come out with pretty good field position as Cora is back for the punt. Deep for the Fighting Irish is number 8, it looks like, Josh Lee. Cora gets off okay punt, takes a Bengal bounce and out of bounds at the 19-yard line.
Not too bad. I'm happy he didn't allow them to return it, so all things considered, that's a good punt.
So the Fighting Irish of Toledo will take over at the 19-yard line, and the Bengals defense will come out, hopefully, with some effective adjustments to slow down Clark and company.
Yeah, hopefully they're a little fired up after that last drive. They just need to stop him from rushing, that's all.
The Terrell Bedingfield looked like he jumped, but no, he didn't.
Yeah, he was close there.
Yeah. So he's able to get back on the side of the football. Everybody's set. Sutton's got the ball. Watson has the ball. And wow, what a stiff arm. And he was able to pick up some tough yards and out to the 31-yard line for a first down.
Again, they bounce out that run with Josh Watson, and the Bengals could not stop it, and it looks like they're getting a first down.
So Josh Watson, showing that why he is the starter for the Fighting Irish. Clark gets the call from the sideline. Number 9, Warren in motion. Now he comes set in the slot. Twins on the top, single receiver on the left. Watson was able to slide out of the tackle of number 23, I believe it was. 23 is Kareem Jennings. Had him in the backfield, but was not able to corral him.
Yeah, that's what we're going to need. We're going to need those open field tackles. We're going to need to get them down on first contact. That's what will win us this game.
You can tell they have explosive players, Aiden.
Yes.
You know, they're quick twitch, they're speed guys, and they're tough. They're physical.
Yeah, this running attack for them is amazing. It's definitely their bright spot.
Clark drops back, eludes a rusher, gets it out, bounce pass. That does not qualify to be a pass in football, so that's incomplete. We're looking at third down and long. Clark able to try to keep that play alive, tried to come up with a big play, not able to be accurate enough to complete it to his receiver. So they're looking at third and long.
Good pressure there by Kareem Jennings, number 23.
Excellent job. Ball's on the ground. And the quarterback's on the ground. Good job there by number 20.
James Phillips.
Yep, James Phillips. So James Phillips, a senior, wide receiver and linebacker, 5'6", 180, able to come up with a very big play for the Bengals defense.
That's what the Bengals need right there.
They get it off quick, high kick. They'll let it bounce, and it takes a Bengals bounce. Right there, it's stopped by number 16, Davion Greer. Senior, 5'11", running back and defensive back for the Fighting Irish. So the Bengals will take over with their second possession of the game in their own territory, which is the best field position we've had this game on this second possession. And C.J. Yarbrough and company will come out on the field and see what they can do with this great gift, and we're going to get even more. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
Sounds like there's a personal foul against the Toledo Central Catholic. So it looks like an extra 15 yards. There's 2 minutes, 34 seconds left in the first quarter. And here comes the Bengal offense.
So maybe we can get on the scoreboard. This time as the offensive line comes out on the field along with Kareem Jennings, who has been playing a lot of minutes this year already as a sophomore. Very promising, good-looking athlete. And as he matures, we look for bigger and brighter things from him.
Good to see the young athletic sophomore out there on the field. Good to see some young talent out.
Yes, especially on that offensive line. I mean, Morris, Iliano, James, McDonald. Those guys are awesome.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness. Greer, what a drop. It just seems like he's always good for 1 or 2 of those a game, doesn't it?
Yeah, sometimes. He's usually pretty locked in. That's his second drop, but the first one was kind of forced. That one he should have had. But here he goes.
I'm
just
sure
that
he'll
pressure.
make up for it.
Yeah, he will. He will.
Second down and 10. Bengals almost in the shadow of their own goalpost. Yarbrough barks out the signals. Jackson's behind him, shifts to the right. Twins to the right, single receiver to the left. Yarbrough gets the ball, fakes it. No, he gives. Gives to Jackson, picks up a nice gain. and was able to cut it in half. So we're looking at 3rd and 5.
Great run there. Great by Jackson.
3rd and 5. The entire playbook should be open. Yarborough. This time Jackson shifts to the left. They're blitzing. They're coming from the right. Jennings points it out. He picks it up. Good job. Oh, he had a man. He had Marvin Conkle wide open, and he just missed it.
Looks like they're going to go for it here. Yeah, that was wide open. A little off target. Little just first quarter jitters here for the Bengals. Hopefully they can get over that, though.
Great job by that offensive line in sliding to the blitz side, which was the right side, and picking up that blitz and giving CJ time to throw. He's got to settle down and hit the target, as he does right here. Great catch right there by Greer again. And we said he's going to make up with it, Aiden. He delivered.
Yeah. He's only 2 yards away from the end zone. He was so close. But a great catch and a great run after the play gets us a 1st and goal.
Great job on a pitch and catch by Yarborough to Greer. As get a man sprinting off the field. Jennings on the right, gets the ball. Jackson squirms, worms. He's in for a touchdown. Great job by that offensive line of the Bengals. McDonald, James, Morris, Iliano. Good job. And Eddie Dinwiddie.
There we go. Way to bounce back there. We need this extra point. There is a man down for Toledo on the field.
Looks like a cramp.
Yeah, hopefully he's good.
Looks like a cramp. But a good job there. Jackson gets into the end zone, and I believe this is his 2nd score of the year.
I believe so, yeah. So the Bengals will have an extra point to tie it unless they elect to go for 2 with 1:42 left in the 1st quarter.
Oh, that's his 1st touchdown of the year, Aiden.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. I thought he might have scored last week, but he didn't. But he gets the initial touchdown tonight. And now the Bengals will send Cora out with the rest of the special teams unit for the field goal and get this thing tied up.
Gabriel Beltovsky, the long snapper, and CJ Yarborough, the holder for the Bengals.
Good snap, good hold, good kick up, and it's good. All right.
That ball almost left the stadium. He kicked it so high.
So 1:42 left to go in the 1st quarter. The Bengals have tied the game up here in the home opener of the 2021 season, 7-7.
So, I mean, we saw the defense come up with a nice sack to force 4th down, and the punt by Toledo was not very good, and we took advantage of that and stormed down the field, got a touchdown after getting a 4th and 5. So the momentum is swaying on our side right now. Let's hope we can keep it, though.
And let's not forget the big gift that they gave us with the personal foul on that punt.
Oh,
too.
yeah, you're right. You're right.
That put us almost in the shadow of our goalpost. Had struggled there with the first initial 3 plays, with the drop by Greer, short game by Jackson. But the offense is resilient, just like they were last week, and they put a few plays together and was able to come up with some positive results.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully they can, work out those little kinks, but it's looking pretty good right now.
Yes, it is. As Coral will get ready to kick off to the Fighting Irish of Toledo.
And Toledo's a very good team. They're number 3 in Division II as of now, but the Bengals are number 8. So a great top 10 Division II game right here, battle.
A lot of people around the state taking a look at this one.
Yeah, and definitely last week for the Bengals. Winning that game against Walls shocked a lot of people, but we're definitely on their radars again. They definitely know our name.
And he gets it into the end zone. Good job by Cora.
Great kick there.
Also one of the best soccer players. Definitely one of the best soccer players on the Benedictine soccer team, and I believe, one of the best soccer players in the state.
Yes, he is definitely one of the great soccer players in the state. And I'm really hopeful he's going to do something great for the Bengals this year. They did very well last year and the year before that, winning season. So good job for the soccer team, too.
Go, soccer, go, go. Go, soccer, go, go, go. All right, Clark's in the backfield. Ready to take the snap. He looks left and looks right. He almost gets hit, and then he does get hit. Brought down by number 38.
Looks like 52.
51?
Or 50.
51 was on the tackle right there for the Bengals. And who is that, Aiden?
Joe McDonald.
All right, Joe.
I think that was actually 52, Deshaun Lasher, but.
Okay. I'm sure McDonald will take it too, but hey, Lasher gets the credit. I saw 38. He was in on that as well.
Yeah, Jacob Dolan on that defensive end there. Looking very good to start this game.
Jake, he's aggressive, man.
Yeah, he is very aggressive. I played with him freshman year. He definitely would. He would hurt our linemen.
Uh-oh. Big fella moved on the Fighting Irish, so they'll walk back 5 yards, and they'll try it again. And there's number 50 right there, Tyrell Green. He's just a sophomore, Aiden, and he's 6'4", 320.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's those little mistakes by Toledo Central Catholic right now. These penalties are hurting them.
6'4", 320, 10th grade. And it turned to a bingo catch, but he's out of bounds. But that was an excellent effort, and yes, Toledo Central Catholic with a little extracurricular activity.
Looks like they threw a flag on him.
And the referee has thrown the flag. It'll be personal foul against the Fighting Irish. So that'll back them up. So it looks like number 1 lost his cool a little bit, the receiver for the Fighting Irish. And they will push him back 15.
Well, they're shooting themselves in the foot right now. So the Bengals have to take advantage of this. 3rd and very long here.
So after an initial start for the Fighting Irish of marching down the field and scoring 7 points, they haven't quite gotten back on track. Showing a little frustration right here with a couple penalties, and now they're buried deep in the shadow of their own goalposts.
Yeah, it looks like the Bengals shut them down.
Clark looked patiently, didn't find anything, and he took off and ran, but good hustle right there again by that man we just talked about, number 38.
Jacob Dolan.
He had a heck of a series right here. They rushed the punt receiving team on. Punter takes an extra step, fair caught, and caught.
Looked like Javion Baker, Jr. for Benedictine, number 10. Looks like he almost made contact with the punter. Luckily, it wasn't called there, but he definitely got back there. He was close to blocking it.
So Brandon Boyd doing an excellent job of catching the football right there. He looked like he was a little discombobulated, but he's able to gather himself, get the hand up for the fair catch, and then secure the catch. I have a pet peeve about kick returners, punt returners not catching the football.
Yeah, I believe we muffed one punt last game. It's difficult. I've tried to receive some punts. It's definitely not. It looks easier than it actually is.
It really is. It's difficult. It takes practice. You got to just get that ball up in the air, and you got to know where to go on the field. Just got to read the football. Yarbrough looks, throws a bullet. Oh! Right through the hands of the receiver, Conkle. Excellent throw by Yarbrough on the move as well, showing off that arm strength. But Conkle not able to come up with it, but we know Marvin is that kind of player who will come back and make a great play.
Yeah, that would have been a pretty amazing catch by him. Sadly, couldn't get it right off the fingertips. But a great throw by C.J. Yarbrough, maybe a little long, but, I mean, you can't ask for more with that, with him running to the right.
I agree. Bedingfield in motion. Yarbrough calls for the ball, gives to not Jackson that time, but he was met in the hole big time by 3 of the Fighting Irish. 54 is the one I saw lay the hammer down. And that was Michael Canning's sophomore with a good hit. As the clock hits triple zeros in the first quarter here in this initial game for the Bengals at home. And we're all tied up 7-7.
Yeah, and we talked about the youth of that line, and they kind of showed it there. They didn't really give any room for Jackson on that play, but they're still learning, they're still growing. So hopefully with this 3rd and it looks like 12, they can make a good play.
So the Bengals gather around the coaching staff as they talk about the plan for the second quarter. Bengals will take over. I believe they will be at their own 42-yard line, and we will see what type of game plan the coaches have for this possession. Big O, you ready with the stats for the first quarter?
Yes, I am.
Go.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For the end of first quarter stats, leading in rushing, Deshaun Jackson, 4 rushes, 25 yards, 1 touchdown. Passing, CJ has 4 attempts, 7 attempts, 4 completions, and 30 passing yards. Leading in receiving for the Bengals is Terrell Greer with 2 receptions and 15 yards. That's all for now. Thank you.
Thank you, Big O. CJ's not ready. Ball bounces, hit him in the chest. He holds on to it, and he goes down. Tackle by number 57, and that play looked like something from the scene of the Bad News Bears.
Yeah,
baseball version.
Yeah, CJ was looking to the right, and the snap the ball, and it hit him, and he actually caught it, which was very good for the Bengals because Toledo got that. They'd be in Bengal territory, so at least something came good out of that.
That wasn't good on 3rd down, though.
No.
That was not good on 3rd down. Bengals bring it in tight. Looks like they're going to try to block the kick. They're up there rushing hard. They do push hard. They don't get it. Cora gets it up high. It's on the sidelines, and it looks like it goes out of bounds around the 40-yard line. But we'll see what a referee marks it out. And that's exactly where he marks it out. A little bit above the 40. No, it's right at the 40.
I'm not sure, but it looked like Cora may have kicked that ball a little bit higher, so it wasn't able to get blocked. If that is the case, then that was great by Cora right there.
He was definitely affected by the rush.
Oh, yes, definitely. So it's at the 40, but still, thankfully he got that ball off. So a couple lucky things there for the Bengals in these last 2 plays.
Okay, now the Bengals defense comes out. Their first time in the second quarter on defense. Clark puts a man in motion, and the ball is half past him. And he picks it up, and he goes down. Darrell Bedingfield, the first one to get there. And then that man again, number 38. Dolan.
Darrell Bedingfield and Dolan have both been in the backfield this whole game. They've been very aggressive. Let's hope they can keep it up, though.
Yeah, Jacob doing a very good job tonight, picking his spots to make plays and just playing with a high motor. Clark in the backfield. Watson turns, throws out to the left side. His trips out there, men blocking. Bengals do a good job of corralling, but he's fighting hard and able to pick up another 2 or 3 yards. Is number 5 that time on the reception. Braden Alls, a junior, 6 feet 170, and then to hurry up once again, getting set. Clark barks out command and looks over to the sideline.
Still a long 3rd and 14 here. Trying to catch the Bengals, though.
These are the kind of plays where we can come up with a big play on defense, too.
Definitely hear the crowd getting loud, pounding their feet.
Double twins, both sides. There the ball is up, and he catches it, but he's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. He's out of bounds.
And the ref said
have enough.
Ref said he caught it there. It's going to be
That was an excellent grab. The referee says it's good. A good job by Clark of delivering that ball. Now they want to get on the ball real quick, and we got timeout Bengals.
I'm not sure. I thought he had his foot out there. It was a great catch, but I don't think it was in bounds.
He had 1 foot.
Yeah, I believe he had 1
toe.
foot. I didn't see the other one in there.
It almost looked like Clark was throwing the football away.
Yeah, it did.
but a good job. And if you notice, the size and the wingspan of the Fighting Irish receivers, they all look alike.
Yes,
They're
they
all
do.
tall and long.
Yeah.
You know, so you can see the type of style the coach likes in that position, the body type he likes in that position, and his plays dictate, his play calling pretty much dictates trying to utilize that height and that length.
I think he kind of likes them because it seems like they're more of a rush-centered offense. So maybe he likes them blocking more too. But I think they should pass him more. I think they do have tremendous receivers out there.
Yeah, and Clark looks like he's a very talented
maybe
quarterback. He is in his he's in his junior year, so we'll be watching him for a little while in the future. 4th and 1. Toledo's going to go for it. Bengals playing base defense. Don't like no one's blitzing. They're antsy though. Jacob Dolan, he on the right side.
I wouldn't be shocked to see a little pass here.
Big
Looks
guy
like
up front.
Timeout.
And Toledo Central Catholic's going to take another look at this. They didn't like what they saw. I think they were anticipating the Bengals blitzing, showing blitz right away.
Yeah.
But number 17, Quinesny, Ryan, number 17, Ryan Quinesky, he and Dolan, I think they were frothing at the mouth on that one.
Yeah, I believe so. I was thinking they were going to pass it there and get a little first down. So, yeah, it would make sense if the blitz, that was what they were going to do. They were expecting the blitz, and then they pass it and just get a little first down on that, a little quick pass.
Yeah, because what coaches like to see, they want to see what kind of defense they show before they actually run the play. And the quarterback knows what to do in case of a blitz read. He doesn't know what to do if they don't blitz.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of clouds his judgment a little bit in that time frame. The good mesh right there, and he dives forward for the first down.
He read that well. Didn't hand it off to his running back. He just took it up the middle. Gets about 5 yards there for the first
Excellent
down.
job, though, by number 55, Lewis Terry. Excellent job. He had Watson. He's right there with Jackson. He just needed a little bit of help.
Yeah, sadly the length of their quarterback. He's 6'2". He just got that there. You just got to go for the legs.
Clark lays it right in the middle, man, wide open, and he misses it. Attempted pass to number 8, Josh Lee, senior, 6'6", 220. And he just missed it. The ball went right through his hands.
6'6", 220, wow.
It's a good seam route. It was a good seam route. It was there. It was just missed him.
Yeah, he could play in the NBA.
Bengals got to get that fixed. Clark back in the shotgun again. Watson lined up to his left. Checks the sideline for the play. Bengals stand in their base defense. We got twins on both sides of the formation. Clark takes the snap. He gives to Watson. Watson's dancing. Watson's going down. He's still churning, but he goes down.
Looks like Dolan finished him off there. Once again, great job by junior Jacob Dolan, number 38.
Excellent job by Anthony Leano as well.
Yes.
Anthony going both ways, doing what he's supposed to do between plays. Take that knee, get that rest, get a blow, and fire off that football again. Looks like the Bengals are coming. There's Kareem. He gets it for the quarterback. Good job by Kareem.
Wow. This defensive line has been amazing right now for the Bengals. So much pressure.
Good job by Kareem Jennings. I think he realizes, Aiden, that he can take number 60 now. He can pick his pocket all day long. At 6'4", 340, he's a lot quicker. And he's able to get to that quarterback. And that was a big play for the defense.
Yeah, they're shutting his running down right now. I mean, they're not letting him get any yards. They keep sacking him. Their line is not looking very good right now. So a big, big play by the Bengals there.
It looks like the defensive coordinator, Coach Joaquin Good, has found something that he likes, and he's going to do it until Toledo makes the adjustment.
Yeah, let's hope the Bengals have a good drive here and put it in the end zone, hopefully.
Yeah, we need a touchdown right here. A nice little 5-minute drive. 8:32 left to go before the first half comes to an end.
Looks like C.J. Yarborough's under center here.
Yep, he's under center. Bedingfield goes in motion, turns, gives, and wow, swallowed. Swallow right there. Jackson, number 79 on the tackle, along with a host of Fighting Irishmen. Tyler Jackson, 6'1", 265, able to bring down Jackson. So they like pounding that middle, but that time there was nothing there.
Yeah, the line just kind of collapsed. That defensive line of Toledo did a very nice job to stuff them right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down and 10 as we approach the 8-minute mark in the second quarter. Yarborough looks left, throws left. Nice catch, nice broken tackle, but he won't get away from this one. It's number 30 for the Fighting Irish, brings him down. R.J. Maddox on the tackle, but not before Brandon Boyd Jr. does an excellent job of getting up that left side of the field for some positive yards and almost into the Fighting Irish territory. But we are knocking at the door.
Brandon Boyd had an amazing game last week, 194 yards on 10 catches.
CJ again with the pitch on the outside. Pitch was a little bit behind him, I think kind of threw off the timing. He tried to go sideways and he took a shot.
Looks like Dwayne Jackson is injured on the play.
Yeah, he took a shot. He started going sideways and he got hit in the back.
Yeah, our line needs a little help now. They need to give him a little more time than that.
Too much penetration.
Yes, definitely.
Too much penetration. That's what caused Jackson to turn sideways. That pursuit was coming from that way. He got tagged in the back. He's gonna have a bruise there, but he should be okay.
Yeah, that looks like he's just gonna bounce up here. He got the wind knocked out of him a little bit. But I know him. He's a fighter, so.
All our football alumni know when you get a shot like that, you get that initial pain. It's a little weary, you know. You kind of slow down a little bit. You want a little break, a little breather. And when the pain starts to subside, you know everything's going to be okay. You can't wait till the next play to get back in there so that you can, show just how fast and how well you do recover.
Looks like number 10, Javion Baker, the junior, replaces Dwayne Jackson at running back.
So Baker gets the fake. He's up in the line trying to get it. They got a holding call on the play. Go down, Yarborough. Just go down. So it looks like it might be on Eliano. That's one of the first signs of fatigue for an offensive lineman, especially when he's going both ways. He knows this. He knows he's guilty.
Yeah, we're seeing kind of the growing pains of this line right now. Not showing their best. It's gonna be a really, really deep back 2nd and it's like.
Well, both
20.
teams started off pretty good. The Bengals got snubbed on their first possession. Second possession, they scored. Toledo Central Catholic scored on their first possession. And ever since then, it's just been a little bit back and forth, some mistakes here and there, drop passes, blocking scheme disrupted, but Yarborough and company still hanging in there. And there he goes again, and he's able to escape. He's got green. Go down. Nope, he spins. Number 5, nope. He tried to reach out for more yards, and of course he's not going to get it. 2nd and 22, but there's a 3rd down right now, and he's looking at about 12, maybe 13, 14.
Yeah, probably around, 14 right there.
All right, so 3rd down and 14. We'll see which weapon he chooses to go to this time.
Yeah, I imagine they're just going to keep blitzing this Bengal offense right now. They can't seem to stop it. This line is not doing their best.
A little porous, huh?
Yeah.
Man in motion. We come with the slip screen inside, gets upfield. Gotta know where the yard markers are. Got to know where the yard markers are. Another flag. Personal foul. Roughing the passer.
There we go.
Against the Fighting Irish.
Well, the Bengals got out of that one. I mean, it was going to be a 4th and 5, and now it's going to be a first down. 15 yards added to the end of the play, I do believe.
I was following the ball carrier, so I didn't quite see when CJ got hit, but I'll take it.
Yeah, definitely. I didn't see it either, but let's hope the Bengals can take advantage of that penalty right there.
Uh-oh, number 44.
He jumped. It's like Chris Jackson.
He wish he was invisible for that quick second right there. Like you said, Chris Jackson, a senior, he should know better. Watch the football on defense. There's no excuse.
Yeah, Bengals got him a couple times jumping off sides.
He did it again.
Wow.
Good job, Yarbrough.
Now, I guarantee on this next play, he won't even move. He's just going to stand there.
This is when you run right at him. You change the play and run right at him.
Yeah.
$5:18 and counting in the second quarter. Looks like Jackson is back in the game. Shifts to the right side. Yarbrough takes the snap. He sprints right. Man open. Caught. Upfield. And he's out of bounds.
Marvin Conkle.
So Marvin Conkle doing a good job of receiving the ball and getting positive yards. And now we have a sideline warning against the Bengals.
It looks like it's on Toledo, I believe, actually.
Is it against Toledo?
That's where he pointed.
Oh,
Let's see here.
Oh, okay. He faced the Bengals. I thought it was against us.
Yeah, it looks like he may have just picked it up.
Okay. So as the sun falls, Bengals are looking to score right here.
They're showing that blitz again.
As is first and goal on the 10-yard line.
So Toledo really gave us 25 yards, free yards there.
Kareem Jennings in motions, scrapes across, Jackson with the ball, and going nowhere. Ball fell right on the ground, right on the sideline. Wow, that was close.
Yeah, I think he may have been down. I'm not sure who that was because Dwayne Jackson's running on the field right now.
So that was number 20, no, is that 21? Number 21. Came to go.
Julius Robinson.
Mr. Robinson?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yep, Julius Robinson was on that carry, folks. My mistake.
Good to see Dwayne Jackson back on the field after that injury.
Yeah, he's got to be in there. We're in the red zone. He's got to be in there. 3:47 and counting down. Jennings again in motion. Goes to the right side again. Knifes in. Tackle made by number 29. Marvin Greenlee. As I don't know how those guys are knifing in there, but we got to get that corrected on the offensive line.
I'm surprised we didn't pass the ball on one of those first two plays. I mean, it just looked to work for all our other downs.
But we got a wide open left side of the field right now with Conkle on this side, along with Brandon Boyd.
Yeah, I believe that's where they're going to attack.
They put Jackson on the right, Jennings in motion, but now
timeout Bengals.
So Bengals, the timeout, and that'll leave them one left for the last 3 minutes of this first half.
Let's hope Good and company can come up with a good play to get this one into the end zone.
So it's great to have you folks back this year to listen and watch along with us. The Benedictine Bengals 2021 season. Last year was a struggle. We had some success. Didn't advance as far as we wanted to in the playoffs as we went down to Akron-Holben, and that was the second loss in the season to them as they went on to win the state championship. The Bengals have a real good young team here. Coach Good is very proud of the hard work they put in during the offseason and during this training camp this year, and kind of gives this team the identity of really loving each other,
yes,
respecting each other, just a closer unit. As we can see, Yarbrough has grown tremendously since last year, and we'll see what he has up his sleeve on this play, 3rd down and goal. He looks, he throws, caught by Jennings. Jennings fights and keeps fighting. Good effort there by Kareem Jennings.
Yes.
As he gets it down by the 2-yard line, I believe it'll be, and goal to go. Of course, they want to go for it, and it looks like they are going to go for it. So excellent job by Yarbrough to complete that ball, just like practice. He's on the center now. Jackson in the backfield, turns and looks for the play.
Big 4th down here for the Bengals,
Fighting
obviously.
Irish makes it flip-flop to defensive ends. And they'll take their last time out. Oh, they called a foul.
That hurts.
Did they call legal procedure? They called a timeout.
I don't like that. I mean, I thought that was a timeout.
Yeah, timeout.
See the coaches on the field discussing that.
Yeah, Coach Good is trying to get some clarity from the referee. So it looks like I think he's going to get the timeout, it looks like. Oh, no, he's marking it off. I can't. Wow. I was watching Coach Good go out on the field.
Looks like the kicking team's going out there. Yeah, Coach Good giving him some words.
Yeah, and this is the right call right here.
Yeah, oh,
This
definitely.
is the right call.
Maybe try to get a little jump from Toledo here. Yeah, give us
the
the
crowd
lead.
tries to get a little noisy.
Yeah, looks like we have a nice student section here today.
So Cora will attempt, looks like a 23-yard kick, and he scrapes it by. It's over the goal post. Hey, we'll take it. We will take it.
He is a soccer player, so that one was a little low, but yeah, he made it.
Yeah, folks, it's good. He drove it right through the uprights. And 2 minutes left to go in the first half. The Bengals go take the lead, 10-7.
Looked like a line drive there. But nonetheless, 3 points on the board for the Bengals.
Right there on that offensive drive toward the end, Aiden, you could see all the fatigue in the offensive line.
Yes, definitely. It wasn't a great drive for the line there. We did get lucky from Toledo for giving us a roughing the passer and 2 offside penalties, giving us 25 free yards. But we did capitalize somewhat with the field goal, although we did want that touchdown.
Great job by the Bengals, marching down the field, taking advantage of those mistakes and coming away with 3 to take the lead with 2 minutes left to go in the first half here at Euclid Football Stadium. First game, home game, folks, and this year, it's a little lopsided this year. We only have 3 home games so far, so we're only looking at 3 opportunities to bring the game into your living rooms, into your backyards, into your cars, into your streaming devices. But Aiden and I and the rest of the team, the Big O, are happy to be here.
Yes, we are.
Good kick by Cora. Bengals covered, and good job, the coverage team, as they take it down at the 16-yard line, where the Fighting Irish will take over. Clark and company will come out on the field and see what they can do in this last 1 minute and 55 seconds.
Great job there by the special teams unit, pinning them well inside the 20-yard line and making this drive here for Toledo that much more difficult.
Clark in the backfield, Watson lined up next to him, looks over to the sideline. Get lined up, trips on the left, single receiver on the right. And we got a delay of game.
There we go. Again, these penalties by Toledo, it's really been hurting them. It's probably the main contributor to why they are losing today. That keeper there didn't really go anywhere, like
no,
3 yards.
No, it didn't. They look like Toledo Central Catholic look like they get a little tired too.
Yeah, we saw that in the Eds game. They put 3 up in the first half, and they were tied with St. Ed's 3-3. But in the second half, they let up 23 points in the third and lost the game 33-10.
Wow.
It's another penalty.
Another penalty. Legal procedure on the offense. Oh, boy.
We'll take that again. Good thing the penalties are on Toledo, not the Bengals, which was certainly a problem last year for us, but it seems like we've controlled it this year.
Clark, inside his 5-yard line, is the keeper. He's got a big guy out front of him blocking him, and he's slowing him down, too. Knifing in on that, trying to get that tackle that time, knifing in was Jennings, and he was getting held at the same time, so again, they're going backwards. So a lot of mental mistakes here in the second quarter for the Fighting Irish. I'm pretty sure the coach will be addressing that very quickly.
Yes.
In the locker room during halftime.
1:14 left in the second quarter here.
3rd and 17. 1:13 and counting down. The give to Watson. Watson cuts inside. Bedingfield there for the tackle.
Bengals were ready for that one. Whistles are blowing.
Yes, they were.
Wonder why.
So 58 seconds left to go in the game. And there's a timeout on the field.
Timeout Bengals, I believe. I think that's their last one. So they have them deep, back inside their own 20. So hopefully a poor punt here and a good return by the Bengals, or maybe even a block. And the Bengals can set up a nice drive to end this quarter, to end this half.
It's been a up and down first half for both teams, especially offensively for the Fighting Irish. They just can't seem to get on track with eliminating the penalties.
Yeah, it's certainly given the Bengals the lead here. It's why they're on top. But I think the real battle is going to come in the third and fourth quarter. Who can keep the consistency up? Who can keep that pressure?
It's a punt. It's away. It's a good punt. Long punt. Fair caught. And he lets it bounce. It takes a Bengal bounce. So the Bengals will take over at the 49-yard line. CJ and company will march out on the field for what I believe is going to be the last possession of the first half. Unfortunately, they're going to have to do some hustling because they have no timeouts left.
Yeah, we'll see how that 2-minute offense is going to work for the Bengals here as they have 52 seconds left.
So I'm pretty sure Coach Prives will be working the sidelines to try to get the Bengals an opportunity to score.
And we know CJ can run a pretty good hurry-up offense, as he scored last game, I believe, with 1 minute and 8 seconds left in the fourth, so he's good with that pressure. Looks like the line and the offense is running up pretty quickly.
They work that sideline.
Flags fly.
That should be effective. Is it delay a game? Really? Wow. Come on now. Well, it shouldn't be a delay of game
Yeah,
under
that's not
these circumstances.
Yeah, that is not when you want it, especially when there's 52 seconds left. Now they're on the other side of the field.
The clock's not ticking, but you're going backwards.
Yeah.
Yarbrough looks, shoots, wide open. Greer sets his man up, and he's into the end zone! Touchdown! Bengals!
It's actually Brandon Boyd on that play. Great play by the Bengals. They caught the Irish sleeping there. They get the touchdown. Great run by Brandon Boyd. Great throw.
Excellent read
Definitely.
by C.J. Yarbrough in the pocket. Excellent job by the offensive line, giving him time. Put it right over the corner's head where Boyd was wide open. And did you see the way he set up that second defender that came over to try to tackle him? Set him up for the outside move, went inside, then went back outside. Coral with the extra point. Bengals in the last 4.5 minutes march away with 10 points to go up 17-7 with 43 seconds left to go in the first half. How long did that drive take?
9 seconds.
Count them, folks, 9.
Yeah, so we were worried about, getting it down the field in 52 seconds. How about 9 seconds?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
The only thing is, do we give them too much time for a final drive here?
Well, by the way they've been playing, I tell you what, if we just keep hitting them,
Yeah.
Staying stout, we can send them, into the locker room with their heads hanging just a little bit lower. They'll know that this second half, they're going to have a battle, because I know Coach Good is going to have the Bengals ready. Fighting Irish, we'll see if they live up to their name as the Fighting Irish.
And we saw it last week with the Bengals. They definitely can bring it in the second half. But
yes, we can.
We just hope that Toledo won't get their game together and they won't bring it in the second half.
Well, we'll keep pounding them. We'll start making them think about that long ride back home. And we can come out of this thing and go on to 2-0. All right. Good kick, Cora. Puts it in the end zone with Fighting Irish will start on their own 20-yard line, so Clark and Watson will march out on the field and see if they can get a score.
Yeah, let's hope this defense can just hold them for 43 seconds.
Now, we know Aiden and I have sat up here and we watched these guys in that first drive of the game and that first quarter. Watch this talented offensive team make some big plays. They got the players to do it, folks. So we have to keep our foot on the pedal and make sure that we defend.
Yeah, it's definitely that running attack that we just have to stop. And we have this game. We've done very well against.
Clark throws, tackle. Good job by Conkle.
Great open field tackle there.
Marvin in the trail technique on the coverage. If a man catches the ball, you bring him down. That's what he did. He did his job. Second down, 5.
And keeps that clock running.
Clark, back to throw. Watson protected. Here comes Kareem Jennings. He's chasing him, and they get him with a little bit of help from that man again, Jacob Dolan. And there was another one on the tackle, but I didn't get the number. Iliano comes out of the game, and he deserves a blow.
Yeah,
he's had a heck of a first half.
And that's the half.
Yes, sir. So Iliano and company comes off the field for the first half. Coach Good to take them in the locker room. Believe me, he won't let them feel too good about this 10-point lead.
No, he will not. He will definitely. I've heard Good at halftime, and he definitely lets them hear it. So still 2 quarters of play. This is definitely not done for the Bengals, but it is looking good right now.
Yes, it is. So, folks, hang in there with us. Let's take a break. We'll be back with the second half in about 20 minutes. We'll be back on the air in about 19 of those. As the Bengals lead 17-7 here at Euclid High School Football Stadium and their home opener. We'll be right back.
ball out, boys. Put your hands together and stand up with a Benedictine High School fight song.
So, yeah, that was the
Bengal Nation, all of the people standing over there. Tonight we are honoring three of the 8 state title teams in Benedictine history. The teams from 1980, 81, and 96 are here to celebrate their achievements. Each of these teams played a role in the Benedictine streak of a state playoff title in each decade. To these alumni who have returned tonight to celebrate with us, we're glad you made the trip back to the home of champions. Before I talk about these teams, one of its members, Dan Klein, passed away a couple of days ago. As fresh as his death is, his family is here tonight to represent him for this celebration. Family members of Mike Walden, also, who passed in December. And the father of Pat Luskin, who is my spotter sitting right next to me tonight, are also here tonight. Unfortunately, there are some others too. So for all of these, please bow your heads, but I want you to put a smile on your face because these guys were great guys. And let's honor and remember them with a moment of silence. Thank you. Now, truth be told, we're guessing that your playing weight has increased a bit and your 40 time is more of a stroll than a sprint, huh? But here are some numbers that have not changed. 1980, 11 wins, 1 loss, and 1 tie. 1981, perfection, 13-0. 1996, 12-1. That's an amazing combined record of 36 wins, 2 losses, 1 tie, 3 state titles, and a place in Benedictine athletic lore. A few more numbers. It's often said that defense wins championships, and these Bengals teams played defense. In the 3 state championship games, the Bengals allowed 3, 7, and 3 points, a total of 13 points in 3 title games. That's how you win. Now let's briefly review each of those championship seasons. In 1980, you guys step forward. 1980, take 2 steps forward. 1980, the Bengals started with a 4-0 record and traveled to play always tough Fremont Ross. The big 21-12 win provided plenty of computer points that not even a pair of mid-season missteps in the mud could get in their way. A loss to Cleveland Central Catholic and a tie with Holy Name in the old Cleveland Stadium dampened, but did not deter their drive toward the title. In the first playoff game, they rolled over Warren JFK 43-15 in an offensive show. The next week, the Bengals showed they could take a low-scoring close game, a 7-0 win over Oracle. That put the Bengals in the state title game. It was there that the defense excelled again, holding a team that averaged 33 points a game to only a field goal. By defeating Hamilton Bade 9-3, the Bengals came home with the state championship trophy all the way from Springfield in southwest Ohio. You guys step back, but I'm sure some of you are going to stay there. But 1981, please step forward. The 81 Bengals holds the distinction of being the 5th and last team to finish undefeated and untied. They had a perfect 13-0 season record. After a 48-0 win to start the season, the Bengals kept winning and never stopped winning. The highlight of the season was the state semifinal game against Youngstown Cardinal Mooney. Both teams were defending state champions from different divisions the previous year, and both teams had long winning streaks. Mooney carried a 25-game winning streak in, while the Bengals came in having won 17 in a row. It took a determined fourth-quarter rally to beat Mooney 21-17 and move to the state title game. This incredible victory was voted by the Benedictine football alumni as the greatest game in school history. By comparison, the state title game was almost anticlimactic, since many felt that the state title game was played the week before. but the Bengals kept their focus and were up to the challenge. They won the Division II title by defeating Trotwood Madison 28-7. Congratulations, gentlemen. Step back. 1996. Step forward, please. The success of the 1996 season came down to the last game of the regular season. The Bengals needed a win to guarantee a playoff spot, and they did it with a convincing 27-0 win over St. Edward. The defense was outstanding all season, allowing only 62 points, which included 4 straight shutouts. Only 4 opponents scored in double figures, and no team scored more than 13 points. Before the first round of the playoffs, a midweek storm dumped so much snow at Lakewood Stadium that crews were clearing the field the morning of the game. The Bengals found good footing on that artificial turf, and they defeated Olmsted Falls 28-7. That set up the much-anticipated game against Lake Catholic, a team that beat Ignatius earlier that year. In another thrilling victory, the Bengals defeated Lake Catholic 24-10 to advance in the playoffs. The victory marked the 400th all-time win for the school. Once again in the state title game, the defense played a key role in winning another championship, holding high-scoring Columbus DeSales to only a field goal in the 14-3 state title victory. How good was the Bengals defense? 14 passing attempts, 0 completions by DeSales. That was the whole game. So with that, let's complete this tribute to these men of Benedictine alumni and coaches. Thank you, Ben, for your efforts. Then and now, to make Benedictine the home of the champions. How about a nice round of applause for these guys on these Bengals teams who have brought renown to Benedictine High School. Question was, who was the first all-girl group inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? And of course the answer is the Supremes. Third quarter question will be asked at the end of the third quarter, as usual, is ladies only. Only moms, grandmoms, aunts, sisters. It's women only can answer the next question.
Welcome back to Euclid High School Football Stadium for the second half of the game where the Benedictine Bengals are in the lead 17-7 over the Toledo Central Catholic Fighting Irish. I'm John Good, and I'm here with my partner, Kenny. Aiden, good first half for the Bengals.
Yeah, and hopefully they can open it up here. They're going to open up with the ball. Hopefully they can make a good drive out of it, put it into the end zone, and extend this lead.
Fighting Irish kind of fell apart there at the end of the second half. A lot of penalties, a lot of mental errors. The Bengals were able to take advantage of it and come up with 10 quick points to get a nice little cushion here. But we know this team is not going to go away, so we're going to keep the metal on the pedal, I'm sure. Coach Jerry Good reminded them of that. As the first kickoff by the Fighting Irish goes out of bounds, there'll be a penalty, and we'll bring it out to about the 30-yard line, I believe.
I think it's a 35.
35, okay.
I believe
35-yard line. Excellent job by that kickoff return unit. I saw a couple of Toledo Fighting Irishes on their back, so our runner probably would have had a nice chance to make a score on the initial touch for the Bengals. The Bengals trot back out on the field. Since we deferred in the first half to start on defense, we will receive the football first here on offense. Second half, C.J. Yarborough, Jackson, the running back, Greer, and Boyd, receivers, doing an excellent job along with that tremendous sophomore that's flashing some brilliance here early in the season, Kareem Jennings. First possession, Jackson gets the football right off the right side of the line, picks up about 2.
Bounce off a couple of tackles there, but really couldn't do much. Not a great gap to run through, but he made positive yards. That's all you can really ask for on that type of play.
Let's not forget about McDonald, James, Dinwiddie, Morris, and Iliano, the excellent starting 5 up on that offensive line, is doing an excellent job helping C.J. Yarborough be effective in the passing game, and Jackson in the running game is right there. He peels off about 4 yards. So it'll be third down, about 5. Just underway here in the second half. Benedictine Bengals versus the Fighting Irish. Fighting Irish ranked number 2 in the state. Benedictine ranked number 8. Both in the same division. Excuse me, not same class, but not the same division.
No, they're in the same division.
We are in the same division? I'm
well,
sorry.
Division 2.
Division 2, okay. Division 2. So, Bedingfield in motion. Snap taken by CJ, a little screen there. Jackson catches the football, tries to spin away, and he's going to be short for about a yard. We'll see what Coach Prevesk wants to do with the blessing of Coach Good. And it looks like they are going to go for it as Kareem Jennings is out on the field along with number 13, Aaron Burton, and they're going to just, oh my goodness. Wow, I think it was defense, but that was ugly.
Yeah, that was not great there. Here comes a punting team. So not a clean look right there by the Bengals as they tried to put some muscle, put the heavy unit in, and looks like they wanted to go on a quick snap, but they really wasn't sure. Yeah. Sadly, they'll have to punt it here on the first drive, so that does give some momentum to Toledo.
So Cora's back to kick. Bedingfield calling the play. He calls it out. The cadence and good punt by Cora. It's going to bounce sideways, but toward the Fighting Irish, now toward the Bengals, and it's touchdown there right there by number 17.
Ryan Koyniesny,
who had an excellent first half on defense. He and Jacob Dolan did an excellent job of making sure that Clark, the talented quarterback for the Fighting Irish, didn't get too loose to make big plays. We're
Yeah.
going to need another effort like that in the second half.
Of course, yeah. This defense has stuffed Toledo so far, and they're going to need to keep it up.
Clark in the shotgun. Watson. Clark over the middle. Wide open is the big tight end. Number 11. Wow. Doing a good job.
Like Sam Lee.
Yep, that's Sam Lee, another 6'6" receiver. I wonder if these guys play basketball too. They already lined up and they're ready to go. Watson again in the backfield. Clark looks. They're in a hurry up. There he goes again. He's going to the big man. They found a weak spot.
Yeah, finally they're getting that passing game going right now.
Sam Lee. Sam Lee. Now they put in Kareem Jennings to put a little bit more pressure on the quarterback. Clark. Watson off to the left. Snap. No, he keeps it. He's hit a few times in the offensive backfield. I think he barely made it to the line of scrimmage. I don't think that mile marker needs to move at all except to change from a 1 to a 2. Second down. Clark, sense of urgency. You can feel it in the air here at the stadium right now. Irish trying to get on the board. Watson in the backfield along with him. Flanked by Sam Lee and number 9, who is Mekhi Warren. Watson gets the ball this time, hit hard and driven back. And that will be number 20. Good job, number 20.
Like 53 there too.
James
Darius
Phillips.
Siggers on that play too. Number 53, and James Phillips both on the play.
Good job by that defensive front. Now we're looking at a third down.
Huge play here for Toledo.
Okay. We'll see what they have up their sleeve. Urgency is slowed a little bit. Clark back to throw, surveys the field, nowhere to go. Tries to rip him down. He spins away, gets away. But it's too many Bengals, and they fight back and they get him. Jennings missed him the first time, but he got him the second time, and he's slow to get up.
Yeah.
Clark is down, but he's getting up slow. And I believe it's the way that Jennings fell on him. Might be a shoulder.
Looks like he may have been limping a little bit there.
It's a leg injury.
I believe so. That's terrible news for Toledo right now.
Well, he tried to make it off on his own, but he couldn't. He went down. Referee said, hey, just stay down. We'll call. Let's get you some help. Jennings and crew did an excellent job with penetration and flushing Clark out of the pocket. Kareem missed him the first time, got him the second time, along with his defensive teammates.
Yeah, so on that drive, I mean, they were, hurting the Bengals on the passing play. Then now you end up with a 4th and 20, your quarterback hurt. Things went from bad to worse, so really not good here.
During the halftime, state championships of 80 and 81 were honored. Right around my time and era at Benedictine, it was good to see old friends and brothers in the MOB family. All men of Benedictine looking good and doing well in life. As I hope that you all are out there, staying healthy, being safe.
Yeah, it's good to see the brotherhood of Benedictine still intact, even till today.
It is very strong. We are in I believe our 92nd year of existence.
Yeah, 92 or 93, I believe.
Yeah, so I think we opened up in 1919. And so this would be our 92nd year of existence in the year of 2021. Approaching 100 years. And we have some fine alumni brothers and current brothers at the school right now, waiting to embark on their future in the real world. Jackson up the middle, nice easy play. Offensive line firing off, Eliano and crew doing a good job of getting it up out over the 10-yard line. And it looks like we got a man down. And
looks like a Bengal.
It looks like, is it a one lineman?
Can't really tell.
It went off the left side over there, which is Eliano McDowell in the middle. And I believe Patrick Morse. Patrick Morse
down the field.
I think so. I think that's him on the field. When you go in for halftime and you're sitting around for a little while,
yeah,
and you think you're getting hydrated, sometimes that burst of energy can trigger a cramp. And I think that's what we're looking at right now, because it is a very humid night here in Northeast Ohio.
I think that's Patrick Morse.
Is that what it is?
I don't think so.
No, that's number 40. 43. Okay. So now we got a number. We can get a name.
Chase
and that
Rufus.
is Chase Rufus?
Yep.
Okay, Chase Rufus on that fine effort came out of the game with a cramp. CJ gets the ball, looks left and throws long. And he's holding it. Yes,
Yep.
He's holding it. He knew he was beat. He knew he was beat, didn't he? He did. He knew.
Oh, yeah, he did.
Hey, he knew he was beat.
Honestly, probably a good penalty for Toledo there to hold him.
Yeah. Well, other than a touchdown, because that was 7. He got it. He had him by the arm, coach. Can't do that.
Looks like he's hurt on
Not
the
in
field
Cleveland.
there. Is that Terrell Greer down on the field?
So now Marvin goes down with a cramp.
Is that Conklin?
A lot of these guys don't realize hydration does not come 24 hours before the game. It comes all week long.
Yeah, this was definitely a problem last week for the Bengals. Cramping and just little sores and stuff. Hopefully they can get it together for the next coming weeks here to prevent those injuries.
And I'm not saying that they haven't been hydrating, but it does cut down on the chances of cramping. It's just a simple frustration that coaches and players have to deal with.
Yeah,
I reminisce
definitely.
about my playing days. Cramping was a huge issue. I'm a sweater. A lot of us out there are. And we have to stay hydrated, because when we give those quick twitches and those quick bursts of energy, those muscles can seize up, and you have to just stretch it out, wait it out.
Yeah, definitely.
So, offense back on the field, first down and 10. Ball's on the 25-yard line. Yarbrough gives to Jackson. Jackson squirts up the middle, crawls forward to about the 35-yard line.
Nice gap for Dwayne Jackson there, and he takes it for about 9 yards, and looks like it's going to be a 2nd and 1 here.
I love to watch him run between the tackles, man. It's pretty amazing.
Yes, he is an explosive player. He definitely had a great year last year, and he deserves to be the starting running back for the Bengals this year.
Yarbrough under center. Twins to the right, single set to the left. Nowhere to go.
The line hasn't given him much this year so far, though.
We lost a yard, so it'll be 3rd and 2. There was no secret where we were going. It was mano on mano, and our line lost against their line on that play. So here we go, 3rd and 2, 6:14 in the 3rd quarter. Bengals up 17-7. CJ Yarbrough at center. Jackson in the backfield. Jackson gets the ball, and he falls forward, and he's short. He picked up maybe a yard. So now we're looking at 4th down and 1, and I believe they're going to kick it.
I think that's
But
what
we'll see.
I think that's what Prevesk, was kind of anticipating. If we were going to run the ball, if we got it, we got the 1st down. But if we didn't, we were going to go for it.
So now they're going to go for it.
Yep.
Pass the play along. Everybody's squished up in the box.
Yeah, Toledo was just ready to try to pound our running back if he runs it up the middle here.
Central Catholic coaches react to the actions of the quarterback. Ball is given on the outside. Big hole, and he's going. And he's going. And he makes a man miss, and he's going to come up from behind, trying to rip the ball from him. He's got it securely as he takes number 16 for the Fighting Irish for a ride. Getting that free ride was Davion Greer, a senior. And Jackson did an excellent job of busting it up. And for a big game right there for the Bengals. Excellent call by Previs.
Of course.
Ball on the ground, picks it up, gives it number 10.
Javion Baker there, the carry. Again.
He squirts through there. Baker picks up enough yards to 2nd and 5, I believe.
Yeah, again on that 4th down, it was just like Toledo thought that they were going to run up the middle, and he just bounced it to the right, gets so much yardage on that play.
And it was just great instincts, too, by Jackson because he knew there was going to be something to the outside.
Yeah, it was a great call.
Baker, hold that football, Baker. Hold that football. He's got some quicks.
Oh, yeah.
But it is tough. Oh, wow. This flag coming from way in the backfield. Unsportsmanlike conduct? Wow. Wow. I wonder where that came from. Okay, so March puts the ball back on our 39-yard line going in. That'll be 1st down and 10. So we got some downs. Baker is still in the game as Jackson will rest.
Both great junior running backs.
Fighting Irish flops their defense, going to almost like a bear look on the right side, and they're coming, and they go. And there's the throw out in the flats, and he caught it, touchdown, Bengals! Excellent job by C.J. Yarbrough.
Brandon Boyd there, he catches the ball over the cornerback and just beats him right down the field. He was not ready for that.
Brandon Boyd showing good awareness of where the ball was and where it was going to be. The defensive back was lost. He had no idea.
And that's yet another touchdown for Brandon Boyd early in this season.
A favorite target last week, C.J. Yarbrough, and this week they hook up again, and Cora comes through with the extra point. And the Benedictine Bengals on their second possession here in the second half punches it in to take a 24-7 lead here at Euclid High School Football Stadium. That was a pretty up and down kind of series, wasn't it?
It was. I mean, a 4th and 1 inside our own 50-yard line, and then we bounced it for 30 or so yards, and then a unsportsmanlike conduct. But that throw right there by C.J. Yarbrough and Brandon Boyd just running it right into the end zone just really just capped off that drive quite nicely. Excellent job by the coaching staff on the offensive side and the resilience of the Bengals to get that ball into the end zone. Yarbrough leading them down the field, connecting with Boyd for the score. Cora set the ball up to kick off to the Fighting Irish as their coaching staff is looking for a way to get them back into this football game. And I can tell one way they can try to get back in the game is stop making so many mistakes. Yeah, I mean, these penalties, they're killing them. These, these unsportsmanlike conducts, these offsides, it's really hurt them, this thing. And now the Bengals have a 17-point lead, so 3 scores ahead of Toledo, and they need to do something right now.
All right, returner comes up. He's fighting. Wow, okay. He's trying to send a message. He's still ready to play some ball.
Oh, yeah.
But he's out of bounds at the 25-yard line. And so the Fighting Irish will start off on their own 25-yard line, marching north. toward Lake Erie. And we'll see what they can come up with. Clark is back out on the field. As you remember, he left kind of slow on their last possession, but he seems to be okay. Watson is in the slot right now, empty backfield. Trips to the left, Twins to the right. So it's definitely a throwing play. He's got men wide open all over the place, but good job right there by the linebacker, number 17.
Ryan Quiniesny.
Comes up with the tackle. And he's had a heck of a game today, too. He's been all over the place, as have Jennings, as has number 52, Deshaun Lassiter Jr. Those guys are doing good. 53, Siggers. Proud of these guys so far. Watson sweeping around on the right side and able to stretch it out to get the first down. They see something over there they like. They went to it. They're back on the ball, getting a signal from the coach.
Good to see the Toledo quarterback is still up there after that injury. It looked like
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, you never want to see anybody hurt.
Sam Lee spread out over here on the left side with Watson. Watson's hanging in the backfield waiting for the ball, and it goes right through his hands. You got to make it easy for those guys. They don't catch the ball much, but they definitely get it handed off to them, so you want to put it right in the bread basket.
Yeah, a little high pass. Could have had it, but...
Should have had it.
Yeah, he should have had it.
But, you just got to make it easier for him.
Yeah, he is a running back, so he doesn't get those passes like that.
Second down and 10. Clark, empty backfield. Sam Lee on the line on the left. Real close. Clark keeps it. There's a hole. He's right up the middle. He should have kept going straight, but stopped. And that's where the defender was able to gather him up. I want to say that was Conkle, but let me get a number. It was number, I think it was Hatcher.
Yeah, this empty backfield look on this drive, I think they're trying to get more aggressive. I think that's what they're trying to do. They got to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, they need scores. They need to score with 2:27 and counting in this third quarter. Man in motion, he gets the football, and here he comes. And there is number 17 and a whole host of Bengals. Number 58 also there.
Devontae James.
We just,
took him down.
Yeah, James playing both sides of the football. Bedingfield was there. Number 20 was over there too.
Yeah,
James Phillips. That jet sweep was definitely cut short. It started off looking pretty good, but Bengals, we have speed too.
Yeah, the Bengals swarmed them.
Caleb Carter flexed over here to the left, trips on the right. Clark gets the ball. And he's down. Excellent job right there by number 23, Kareem Jennings, and I believe it was 51.
Joe McDonald.
Joe's going both ways, doing a heck of a job tonight.
Long 3rd and 17 here, and they need this, I feel like.
Clark in the backfield, so back there with him. He looks up and just dumps it off to him. He's got a hole. He's got a big hole, and he's loose. And he's going, but he's not going to score. We got speed too, but not before he makes an impressive play and gets him all the way down in the Bengal territory at about the 27-yard line, 28-yard line of the Bengals.
Unfortunate for the Bengals. They could have got him, but just lost him, and he got massive yardage.
See what happens when you give it to him in the bread basket? Clark's got the ball, and didn't nobody know it for a while. Excellent fake on that play. Tackle made deep in the defensive backfield as the Fighting Irish is getting the play right on the line of scrimmage. Their offensive line, they don't move much at all. They just stand right there. And they don't want them running around. always stand right there by the ball. Wherever the referee places it, that's where they stay. Okay, Jet Sweet. Missed tackle right there. Wow. Good job right there by Watson. Fighting, and you got a player down.
Yeah, another injury for the Toledo there.
Looks like Brayton Alls. Down on the play.
I don't know if it's just because it's early in the season or something else, but there's injuries have been frequent today for both teams.
There's a lot of cramping going on.
Yes, definitely.
A lot of cramping in Northeast Ohio, period. I mean, you know, I remember when I played, shoot, we couldn't wait until the weather cooled off a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Between running them hills and doing the running places, Joe Marino made that famous. That guy was crazy.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Hell of a person, hell of a football player. He loved practice. It was the weirdest thing. I mean, I like a little practice.
Yeah.
Well, I like practice. You know, practice is necessary, but Joe act like he didn't want to go home. Clark and company out on the field, deep in Bengal territory. Picking up the blitz is number 22, and that's pass interference all day long.
Yeah, that was pass interference.
All day long. Good job by Watson to give Clark more time. Defensive back was out of position. Didn't know where the ball was. I believe that's number 7 who was over there on the defensive penalty, and that's Greer.
Gives them a 1st and goal now.
So 1st and goal. We got Watson, Clark, and they're going to take a timeout. They're too close. They got to think about this with 31 seconds left to go in the quarter. Time of possession in this quarter favors the Bengals, huh?
Yeah, I would believe so. We've already had 2 possessions. This is Toledo's 2nd possession, and they're definitely threatening to score on this. It'd be great if the Bengals could stop them here, or at least force a field goal.
Folks, I want to thank you for joining us again this evening. It's a beautiful night here in Northeast Ohio for you Bengal alumni and Bengal fans all around the world. Wishing you a good evening and a great weekend, and we hope you're safe and healthy.
Yeah.
We are, so far, at the school and with the football team, has been progressing through the difficult times. Haven't heard any negative stories, have we, Aiden?
No negative stories against Bengals this year.
Pretty good.
Yeah, we've been pretty good with COVID and all that.
So we're playing ball just like we love to do. Clark takes the snap, throws it up, little push, and touchdown. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Yeah, that was a good play by them. Throws it to the back of the end zone, jumps up, catches it over our cornerback.
And so Sam Lee doing his part tonight, taking advantage of his height. Clark with an excellent throw to just give him a chance.
So one of the Bengals is down near the back of the end zone over there. They're looking at him. I'm just going to be surprised if they actually have this play. He's barely out of bounds.
Can't get a number on it just yet.
No. He was a cornerback, though, that had the pass caught over him for the touchdown.
So you're trying to say it might be more pride than injury?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. It could be. It could be, but we're still up 13-24. Fighting Irish will be lining up for a field goal. Number 6 will be attempting a field goal. Cole Tischler. Cole is a senior. 6 feet, 160 pounds.
It's pretty good size for a kicker.
Yeah, it is. It is a good size for a kicker. That is a good size for a kicker. We had a pretty good size kicker when I was here, too. That guy like Frank Socks.
Oh, okay.
And he could kick the ball. He was a big guy. He didn't want to play any other position but kicker. So it's a wasted talent. And when I was a senior, I did the kickoffs.
Oh, really?
I kicked off, yeah. But, you know, I had one of them shoes with the block in the toe. You know, switch it off. You know?
Yeah.
I was straight ahead kicker.
Yeah, now they do the, like how the soccer players do it.
Soccer players
Kick it with
you
the
know.
side of their foot more.
Coach goes out to the soccer practice and watch him who can kick the furthest and say, hey, you're playing football.
Yeah.
I don't want you to come to football practice. Just keep playing soccer.
Yeah, we've definitely been blessed with great kickers. Avantron was a great kicker. He graduated last year. And now we have Christian Cora, who is, the best player on our soccer team. And kicks the ball very, very well.
Yeah, Chris, he is a huge asset. As we enjoyed Ivan Sharan's kicking last year. Ivan won the Chuck No 49 Academic Award last year, too, which is a very, very worthy honor and is given to the senior on the football team who has the highest grade point average during the season, that first quarter. So Ivan Sharan took those honors last year. At 19, it was Matthew Stauffer. At 18, it was Max Monacheno. 17, it was Scott Schaffler. 2016, it was Andrew Heil. In 2015, it was Brandon Kelly. And in 2014, the initial year of the award being presented, it was won by Colin Pecoraro.
In 2014, we won the state championship that year.
That's right. In 2014, we won the state championship. Colin, I remember when he was a little guy running around when my sons was playing for the school, and it's a great Pecoraro family.
That kick was high, very high.
But it went through the uprights.
Oh, yeah.
And Toledo gets a score right before the end of this third quarter, 27 seconds left to go. In the third quarter, as we head into the final 12 minutes of the game, Bengals will get the kickoff, and I think we need a few more scores.
Yeah, this last quarter is definitely going to show who the Bengals are. Are we a team that can only play 3 quarters and then lose in the fourth, or can we go the whole 9 yards and win every single quarter? I think that'll be neat.
Well, as a coach, your mindset is to make sure your team has that killer instinct.
Yeah.
To put teams away. Put good teams away, like this team who's ranked what in the state?
They are ranked 3rd in Division II.
In Division II. You put away a team that's ranked 3rd in your division. You're making a statement.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure Coach Good and his coaching staff want to make a statement early in the season with this victory over the Irishmen of Toledo Central Catholic.
And we know that the Bengals can finish up in the fourth quarter. They had a game-tying drive to force overtime, and that kick was out of bounds, so it will be to the 35-yard line for the Bengals.
Mm-hmm. When you have a young team like this, and I was saying that you want to put that killer instinct in them, they don't even know what it feels like.
Yeah.
They don't even know how to go about doing it, and you have to guide them through it. Because right now I see maybe some second-team guys in on the offensive line. Nope, we still got the first team in there. There's a hard hit right there being delivered by number 44 on to Baker for the Fighting Irish. 44 gave us a gift of
Chris Jackson.
In the first half, Chris Jackson gave us a gift with 2 offside penalties to get us 7 points in that first half. And we count down the last 3, 2, 1 seconds of the third quarter. That's it. And we go into the fourth and final quarter of this home game at Euclid High School Football Stadium as the Bengals still have the lead at 24-14. They also have possession of the ball. Their flip sides is now start marching north. And hopefully we'll get a score.
Yes, hopefully we do.
So
I think
no mistakes, good execution, good clean football is what we're looking for. In the last 12 minutes, I'm sure Coach Good and staff will like nothing more than to see just that.
Yes, of course they will. And I know they're conditioned. I know these guys are ready for this fourth quarter, and they're going to need to be ready. We know C.J. Yarborough coming in last year once Ronnie Schultz got injured. You know he can play. He can step up to the challenge. So we'll just need to hold this lead here. Hopefully get a touchdown drive right here and put this one away.
Yeah. That would be the perfect solution.
Yes.
And perfect ending for this game. So Yarborough and crew walk out on the field, jog out on the field, and now they're ready to start this fourth quarter. Jackson's in the backfield. His Boyd is out on the left. Greer and Conkle on the right. There's another long pass. Boyd couldn't quite come up with it. See, in those type of balls, you have to high point it. You don't wait for the ball to come down. You go up to get it. And I'm pretty sure they'll coach him up this week on how you have to play that type of ball better. You can't give the defender a chance to shoot through your arms. You go up and get that ball. You come down on your feet and you keep on running.
Yeah, if he caught that ball, and I know Brandon Boyd, he could definitely make a play on that cornerback there, and he may have gotten a touchdown off of that, but just went through his hands.
Twins, both sides. Benningfield in motion. CJ gets the ball. He looks, he surveys a slip screen. Conkle's got the ball, and he's got room. And he definitely has speed. Hold on that ball. He was trying to take it from him. Excellent job of corralling Conkle. Is number 16, Deshaun Greer. Deshaun Greer.
Looks like another injury on the field.
So we got another guy down on the field, and this looks like it's going to be an Irishman.
Yep.
Hope he's okay. But a good job and a great call by Coach Prevesk.
Yeah, they were blitzing too. They were going to get CJ, but he just dumps it off to Conkle, and he makes a great run after the catch.
Marvin, you could tell he wasn't at full speed too.
No, he was not at full speed. He could have probably gotten in the end zone with his speed there, but the cramping earlier.
Yeah, he's limping on the sideline now. Got a water bottle in his hand. I guess he'll be full strength as soon as I say what? End of September? No, middle of September?
Yeah, probably.
But we don't have that kind of time.
Huh, we do not.
We need you now. We don't have that kind of time.
So we don't have a Week 5 game. It hasn't been scheduled yet. It is a home game, but we don't know who we are going to play. There is rumors that we're going to play Menor, so we know Menor is a very good team, probably one of the best in Ohio.
I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah, it would definitely be a difficult one. They're a huge school. So
Menor's deep too. They got a lot of players.
Mm-hmm.
They have a well-oiled machine that starts at 6 years old.
Oh yeah.
And they bring them up with the fundamentals, with the confidence, with the pride. That community loves their football. I believe it's the largest public school system in the state of Ohio.
I believe it's definitely up there. I think it is. I think Menor is number one.
And I think that'll be an excellent test for the Bengals moving forward. So I look forward to that challenge if it comes true. 'Cause we don't back down for nobody.
No, we don't. I mean, you look at Benedictine, it's obviously a private school and it's only a high school, so your guys are coming in as freshmen and most of them don't know who each other are. So we don't have maybe the best chemistry to start, but obviously the brotherhood and all that, we get that chemistry pretty quickly.
Yeah, and you really have to attribute that, Aiden, to the parents, the support of these young men with the values that they come to the school with. We have a standard. We don't compromise it. It's fair. It's fun. It's fertilizer to grow a great life and a great future in all aspects of life. And it's great to see guys like tonight during halftime come back as we celebrate this young man getting up and walking off the field. That is excellent to see.
Yes.
And like you said earlier, the brotherhood, that just makes that much more special.
Mob, men of Benedictine.
Yes. And as we honored at halftime some that we lost in the past and due to this pandemic, and we cherish those memories and their lives.
Yes.
Bengals back at play. CJ Jackson in the backfield, stop, throws, caught. Brandon Boyd picks up about 5.
Little hitch pass there to Brandon Boyd.
Good accuracy by CJ.
Yeah, definitely a good pass. Right on target. Give him a good ball.
CJ back in the backfield, shifts Jackson over to the left, gives it to him. He finds a little hole, squirts up, picks up about 2, maybe 2.5. I'll give him 2 because it's 3rd down and 3, I believe. Yep, 3rd and 3.
And he battled for those 2 yards.
Yeah, that's the thing. You can't get a square hit on him in the hole too often.
No.
He's good in between those tackles. He gets it again, a little patient, and that patience folded right in front of him.
Yeah, you just see that line again collapse here. No room for Dwayne to get anywhere. Looks like a 4th and 4, 4th and 5, and they're gonna go for it.
Great defensive play by the Irishman of Toledo Central Catholic. Big decision here by Coach Prevest. He's gonna go for it. With Coach Gould's blessing. Approaching 10 minutes to go in the game. They look over to the sideline. Jackson fixes his helmet. Kareem Jennings is out there. Conco.
It's probably the biggest play of the game so far.
Greer and
oh no.
Boyd. And
false start.
I didn't see anybody
I don't know.
move. Everybody just looked over to the sideline. What is it? Antonio Patterson also out there in the receiving group, number 4. And we got a punt.
False start on you guys.
So now we got Cora, who is going to have to strategically keep this ball in the field of play. You do not want to kick it in the end zone.
No. Pin him deep. Pin him inside the 10 if he can.
Yeah. Kick it high. Let it come down, like you said, in the 10, from the 10 on in, and get down there and cover. Baker looking for a spot, finds a spot, and now we got delay again. That's okay.
Yeah.
That gives us some more room. That's okay. That gives him more room to work with.
Yeah, he probably won't be able, even with his hardest punt, he probably won't be able to put it in the end zone.
Right.
Well, with Corey, you never know, though. He does have quite the leg.
Come on, Corey, you can do it. Let's get a high one. All right, you're set. Good snap. Good punt. A little bit of a line drive, but good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. We'll take that. Inside the 20-yard, inside the 15-yard line.
Yeah.
And at the 14-yard line, the Irishman will take over. Toledo Central Catholic offense will march back on the field. Last possession they had, they did score a touchdown to cut the lead to 10. Plenty of time left to go in this game, folks. And this Toledo Central Catholic squad is no stranger to pressure and close games.
Yeah, it's definitely dangerous for the Bengals here if they allow a touchdown.
Watson, there he goes on a jet sweep, giving him some room. Bedingfield tracks him down and brings him down. Not before he picks up about 7 yards. Clock is still running. So they want to test those edges.
Yes, they do.
And make the Bengals stay disciplined. They bring Jennings into the game and take out number 53, Siggers, to give him some containment on that outside. Clark, he's looking to pass now. Man is open, wide open, and he misses it. Good job there by number 3 to hold up. I believe that's Hatcher. Nope, that's Brandon Boyd. I'm sorry. That's Brandon Boyd who is on the defense. That play was a play that they made down here right in front of us. Ayton, that he made that great catch.
Yes. Yeah, that one was just right through his hands. What a throw there by number 7, Tawan Clark.
He has a bright future.
He definitely does.
And Lee does too. With that height.
Yeah. 3rd and 3 here for the
And he's a senior. There goes. Oh, Clark's got the ball. Make him pay. Okay, he's close to a first down.
What are they gonna give him? Are they gonna give him the first here?
Nice run. And first down.
Yeah.
Okay, so we reset it. Reset the defense. 8:39 to go in the ball game. The clock will start on the whistle. And there goes the whistle. Clock is starting. As soon as the chains get set. It didn't start yet. Clock, well, now it starts. Okay. All right.
Yeah. The clock is starting to be a factor here now.
Yeah. Boyd sneaks up on the slot. We got Patterson, number 4. Conkle over the top. Hatcher or Greer over on the left. Clark climbs the pocket. He's got room. He runs. He's hit. And he picks up about 5 yards. Clark he's been hit quite a few times today, but that young man is tough, and he gets back up and gets into the huddle or gets the signal from the coach, and he goes back at it again.
Yeah, he's definitely slippery. He's hard to get down in that backfield. We were close, but he just found a little bit of a gap and took it.
He doesn't seem to have the build that can take a big hit, but he's doing an excellent job as he hands it off to Watson. Watson gets around the corner, and it's holding. I believe they're going to get it for holding. Number 4 for the Irishman, I believe was on the hold. Javon Murphy holding Bedingfield.
And they'll back him up 10, I believe. Or only 5 because of the yardage.
When they see that ball coming to that wide, they got to start squeezing it. They got to come up and start squeezing. Now, in that time when Hatcher tried to come up and squeeze, so he was being held by the defender, by the offensive player, which was number 4. I mentioned his name before, and that would be Murphy, Javon Murphy. So 2nd down and 9. Ball's on the 26-yard line. Clark back to throw, and Jennings there again.
He's down.
He was not down, but the referee called him down. And this young man, Kareem Jennings, is a heck of a football player.
Yeah, he just blitzed right from the defensive end position, and he got him.
And right on time. We needed that very, very badly. A sophomore is Kareem Jennings, a very talented sophomore. Plays tight end and defensive end, 6'4", 230 pounds.
Wow.
And he has a bright future.
He definitely does. See him on the
down, 17.
He's
and
coming
he made
again.
Another move, and he hits the quarterback and almost intercepted. Excellent job of putting the heat on Clark. The referee was right there to make sure it was a clean hit, and it was. But just an excellent job right there by Kareem Jennings to force Clark to make a throw a little bit quicker before he wanted to, and Brandon Boyd almost came up with the interception.
Yeah, Kareem just hit him very hard there.
Punt, takes a Bengal bounce, takes a Irishman bounce, and stops right there in the Bengal territory, right at the 48-yard line. So the Bengals will take over with 6:36 left to go in the football game. 24-14, the Bengals lead. 2 timeouts left for the Bengals. 3 timeouts left for the Irishman.
That was maybe a game-saving stop there by the Bengals. I think they would have had momentum if they scored a touchdown on that play. Here they go on their own 48-yard line. They got to get down this field, and they got to get a touchdown here to put this game away.
Handoff, keeping it, he squirts through, he gets up between the tackles and out past that down marker and first down. Excellent play, excellent effort by the offensive line, good job of execution.
Yes, that was definitely a great play. Dwayne Jackson, again, just bouncing off those defenders and barreling for that first down there. Coming up on 6 minutes and 20 seconds and counting.
Boyd, Conkle, Jackson, Bedingfield, Greer, all the skilled players out there. Iliano, Morris, Dinwiddie, James, McDonald, all on the offensive line. CJ looking at the play clock, under center. Play clock's not working on the field, I guess, because it's still at 40. Hands off to Jackson, he's hit hard. Corralled right there, pick up about 2, maybe 3.
Yeah, that's
Big
been
pile down there. Is the guy still down? No, he's going to get up.
That's been frequent today, just those little 1-2 yard gains, nothing much. But he has bounced it out a couple of times. His line hasn't given him too much room to work with.
And they didn't give him much on that play either. That's barely a 1 yard pickup. I thought he got more than that. You sure these are home refs? These are we're home refs.
They're never good refs to Benedictine.
We got to keep saying our prayers. Yarborough under center, up the middle again. We grind it out just past the line of scrimmage. Ball advances to about the 43-yard line. Eliano, Dinwiddie, and crew
37-yard line.
Scratching, biting. McDonald, Devontae James, Patrick, doing a good job of executing the coach's game plan of holding on to the football, running it down.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to run that clock down a little bit here.
Yeah, the game clock is not working at all.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
The down clock is not working at all, so it's stuck at 40. And now they go deep, and he's open, and Connell,
no flag on that.
Wow.
I think it was good defense. A little bit of contact, but it was
a good defense.
I think it was legal.
I think the receiver misplayed the ball. He should have stayed outside. He squeezed it in too much to the numbers. The quarterback is coached to throw it in the bucket, keep it outside. That lessens the chance of an interception, a turnover, which we don't need right now. And we'll punt the football and bury them deep and get this defense to shut them down.
Unfortunate we couldn't do anything with that field position. But 4 minutes, 16 seconds left. I'm pretty confident we can hold them off.
So Cora gets another good punt off. Excellent bounce. Good job.
That was a beauty there by Cora. As you can see, Coach Giorgio, the special teams coach, coming to congratulate him on the sideline.
Cora's having a heck of a year, man.
Yes.
He is really having a heck of a year for a senior. First 2 games of this senior year for him, he is really putting together. Now with the current statistics, we're going to throw it over to my man, the Big O. Oh, what you got for us?
It's going to be a holding on this.
So far, they have had a total of 7 rushing yards, 6 passing I've been going good with conversions. Let's see what they do the rest of the
Thanks a lot, Big O. Good job. As you folks saw in that play, quarterback scrambled for positive yards, but there was a hold on the play, which will bring the ball back to the 3-yard line, and it'll be 1st and 10. Excuse me, the ball will be on the 7-yard line. No, they
Looks
brought
like
it
the
back to
4.
Yeah, they brought it back. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the scoreboard. Took a peek there. 3:48 and counting down left to go in this ball game, and we have another penalty. Bengals have too many people on the field, I believe, and that is a no-no.
So I'm a little surprised on that last holding call. I thought the holding was in the end zone, which would result in a safety, but I guess they thought it was out of the end zone, so it did not result in a safety for the Bengals.
So that Bengal doesn't hurt us too bad. Clark back to pass, running for his life. He gets away, and he's got room to run. A good block right there by the receiver, Lee, and Clark scrambles all the way out across the 30-yard line, where he made nothing out of something.
Yeah. Something out of nothing there, and that was not great for the Bengals. They almost had them. They could have had a safety on that play, and it turns out they get to the 33-yard line for a 1st down.
So they're in a hurry-up offense. Clark's get the snap. Watson is protecting. Holding. He was tackled. 52 was held, and he might be hurt. He is getting up slow.
A couple of guys getting up slow over there. He's hobbling.
He is.
There's another man
he's
down.
going to limp off the field. Number 52 for the Bengals was tackled on that play, folks. If you was able to, Deshaun Lassner Jr., if you were able to see that at the last minute. I don't know how the referees missed it.
Yeah.
And I think that actually aggravated that injury.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't call the holding, but we got a big sack back there, so now it's going to be a 2nd and 20, so it kind of worked out anyways.
Good job by that defense in pursuit. They did not give up. They were relentless, and they are trying to finish this game on a high note with 3:14 left to play.
I don't want to say any injury is good, because obviously it's not, but this may actually work out for Toledo's advantage, because it does stop the clock, so they can kind of get a play in and go out there and be ready. So definitely advantage for Toledo right now that they have the clock on their side.
Well, right now, I know guys like Iliano and Bedingfield and Lassiter and Siggers and McDonald. Those guys, Conkle, those guys that are going both ways, they can really appreciate it too.
Oh, yeah.
Greer and Boyd, they need a blow as well. So, as much as they love to play football, when you get a chance to get a blow so you can re-energize your body, you take all those that you can get so you can be fresh.
Yeah, of course they do. And I mean, right here, this is big for Toledo right now. I think they need a 1st down, like right now. They need to get down the field because they need to score, and then they're going to need an onside kick most likely and get that ball back. But if the Bengals hold here, I see no way that Toledo can win this one.
Excellent job by Coach Good and his staff to prepare these Bengals for this game, knowing it's going to be a tough opponent, an experienced opponent, a proven opponent. Great pride in the school, great tradition over there in Toledo. We came to play, they came to play, but it seems like it's just our night tonight.
Yes, definitely. I mean, it was just the little things I thought about. It's the holding penalties, the unsportsmanlike conducts, the kickoffs out of bounds. It was just all those little things hurt Toledo and gave Benedictine the advantage, and that's why we're winning this game.
Yes. And the one thing that you don't see in a team like our squad that's young, that a lot of these players did not have a lot of playing time last year. they have short memories. They make mistakes, but they do an excellent job of moving on to the next play.
Yeah, that was definitely I felt that's what hurt us in previous years was one bad play, a fumble or something would really ruin the rest of the game. It would ruin the momentum for the Bengals. But this year, that has not been a case, although there hasn't been many fumbles or interceptions or turnovers in general.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the thing that caught my ear when I listened to Big O give the statistics.
Mm-hmm.
There was no turnovers.
Yes.
There was no turnovers. And a young team like this, last week, CJ was able to come away with no turnovers. I think we had one fumble. Jackson lost last week. 2 games, 1 turnover. A young team like this, as a coaching staff, I'll take it.
Yes, definitely. I mean, this game in general, I don't think there's been no turnover by either team. So it's been a very clean game. And, I mean, those are one of those, things that if you lose a turnover battle, you're probably going to lose the game.
Spreads formation, double twins on both sides. Clark takes the ball, throws off the Watson. He's crazy. Let's get back in the huddle, guys. Excellent job. No dumb penalties. Good job. Good sportsmanship. That's just Bengal football. Ain't that right, folks?
That was an amazing hit there.
That's just Bengal football.
But you got to keep it going there.
We hit you, we'll split you. Excellent job right there by number 22.
AJ Slumps.
Oh, he missed it, but there's a man there. He stumbles. He's got some room. This Clark kid he reminds me of Randall Cunningham. He's like a young Randall Cunningham.
Huh.
Wow.
Yeah, he broke that one for about 17. It's going to be like a 4th and 5 here. Obviously, they have to go for it with 2:20 and counting here. Yes.
They're going to have to go for it.
So, yeah, what a hit there by A.J. Slumps. That was amazing.
I think that was the hit of the night.
Oh, yeah, that may have been honestly the play of the night right there. Laid him out.
I know Kareem probably won't agree with that.
That is true.
I don't know, Kareem. That looked pretty doggone good.
It did.
Oh, ball's on the ground.
Uh-oh.
He picks it up. He knows not to go down. He's got his only chance. And he does go down.
Wow.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Is that Bedingfield? That bad man? Bedingfield saying, don't forget about me.
That great linebacker.
In the booth. Don't forget about me. Good job by the senior. All around good leader. High expectations for this season. Looking forward to playing football on the next level. Darrell Bedingfield. As a kid, I've been watching him play football since he was 6 years old. I'm so proud of that young man. He's developing to a good young man, a great student athlete.
Yes.
And looking forward to him having a great season this year.
Yeah, and I think the Bengals are starting to feel it now. They're with 1:45 left in this game. I think they're starting to feel the win.
24 to 14. That's number 44 for the Irishman said, hey, hold on, guys. The game is not over with just yet. Chris Jackson once again. And he has popped up and made splash plays all night long, especially after he had 2 consecutive penalties of offsides to give the Bengals a first down. He's more than made up for it, but as a team, they have not been able to put things together enough to overtake the Bengals of Benedictine here tonight.
Yeah, definitely. The Bengals they've won in really every part of the game. They won the penalties, won in the yardage. They've won on the scoreboard, and they deserve to win this game. Deserve to go 2-0, and hopefully we can bring it next week against Cleveland Central Catholic.
Now, the crazy thing is, Aiden, you beat the number 2 ranked team in your division in the state, a big opponent, a huge opponent, a good team, and the head coach will say nothing about the good stuff you did.
Yeah.
All you football alumni guys out there, remember Russ and Paulsa and Coach Everett, O'Shaughnessy? Basu win a game. Hey, all he want to talk about is you missed this block, you dropped this ball, you missed the tackle. That's all you heard about all week long until you played the next game. That's it.
Yeah, they definitely are tough on the
Especially
football
this
players.
early in the season. You
Yes.
ain't did nothing yet. Damn it to hell.
Yeah, I mean, the Bengals were so underrated going into the season. Everyone thought they were going to lose to Walsh. Everyone thought they were going to come out and get blasted by Toledo Central Catholic, but that is not the case here. The Bengals are here to stay.
Yep, and now there's a target on your back.
Definitely.
I mean, people know about you. They know you're a formidable foe. The schedule reflects the attitude of our program. Especially if we get a chance to add Minter to the schedule. And I'm pretty sure Coach Good is just talking about getting better and better each week.
Yeah, he definitely will.
Yeah.
The motto has been whatever it takes. And if you saw the hype video named Endgame, at the end it says whatever it takes. And that's what the Bengals have done. They've done whatever it takes to get the win, whatever it takes to move on. And it's great to see.
It is. It's wonderful to see it and feel it. And it's a great anticipation for the season upcoming, for the rest of the season. Yarborough, go down, just fall. Yeah, there you go. That's a good job by CJ. No handoff. That way lessens the chance of a fumble. Toledo call a timeout. They'll have one left in the game.
I think that's their last one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that's their last one. So
with 1:19 left.
24-14. 4th down and 5.
Wonder if the Bengals will try to kick it here maybe? Or is that too far out from the 25? That would be about 35 yard, or what would that be? Probably about a 40,
I would try
yeah,
to
47. Yeah, it would be a long
I'll
one.
give Cora a chance. I'll let the senior take a shot at it.
Yeah, I
Keep
mean,
his confidence together.
and even if he does miss it, they don't have great field positioning,
No.
and we
they
still have
don't.
a 10-point lead, and they have no timeouts. So
But we got the offense back out on the field. Guys got to protect themselves and play hard this play.
looks like they're trying to end it right here, right now.
Yarborough gets a snap. He throws it up toward the end zone. And he don't know what a football is. He didn't know what a ball. He didn't see it thrown. He was wide open. If he would saw it, boy, he definitely would have caught it.
Yeah. I think it may be a little far and a little to the left. So yeah, that's probably why he didn't see it. But yeah, he definitely would have. Knowing Boyd, he definitely would have tracked that one down and caught it. Made a spectacular catch.
About 10 with 1:15 left to go in the game. Believe me, the Toledo Central Catholic coaching staff will not forget that play.
Yeah, no, they will
Taking a
not.
shot at the end zone under these circumstances. So we run back into these guys. That's all he's going to talk about.
Yeah,
They showed you no respect out the door.
Yeah. I wish we kind of did more of a hitch pass there and gotten the 5 yards and just ended the game. But the shot to the end zone just showing that the Bengals aren't going to take it.
Spread the game out, throws the ball up high. Number 8 couldn't come down with it. That would be number 8, Josh Lee. Defending on the play was number 4, Antonio Patterson. Okay, that's a height mismatch for sure. One that I thought they would take advantage of earlier in the game. Clark scoots back up over in the shotgun position. 5 receivers out, 5 blocking for him. He's along the backfield. Jennings almost got another sack, but not quite came up with it. I'm sorry, number 52, that was not Jennings. That was Deshaun Laster Jr., who's had a heck of a game tonight.
Darrell Bedingfield finished him off. It'll be a 3rd down long.
Bedingfield doing his thing.
Yeah, great linebacker, great senior linebacker. This linebacker core has been great.
Another consistent effort here tonight.
It seems like he's been in the backfield almost every play.
Collapsing. Clark on the run. They're driving down, out of bounds. Bedingfield, once again, tackle for a loss. He's got such fast closing speed.
Yeah, I mean, he may be the defensive player of the game today. He was just that good. There are definitely multiple candidates for that, though.
It's almost time to get those vocal cords ready to belt out the fighting song. The fight song. All you Bengals alum know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's great that the Bengals alum are here to see this.
Yeah.
Bengals alumni.
Starts a little something like this. And Lee can't quite get the ball to Lee there on that pass. Clark tried to attempt to run a fade. And that was 4th down, I believe. And I believe the Bengals will just come out and snap it, take a knee, and that'll be the ball game.
Victory formation here for the Bengals. That's always how you want to finish it.
It sure is, and that's our favorite formation is the victory formation. We wish the Irishmen good luck the rest of the way. If any of you tuned in on this broadcast tonight, it was great having you here in Northeast Ohio on the shores of Lake Erie, here at Euclid High School Football Stadium. And we want to thank you for traveling here today. We wish you success and good health the rest of the season, and good luck. For the Bengal fans, congratulations. As there's the final seconds tick off the clock on our initial broadcast here tonight with Mr. Devers, the Big O, Aiden Kenny. Hold on, Big O got something.
What a nice win for the Bengals.
We got the game stats for you. We're going to close it out right now.
And the Bengals are now.
Can we do it in the game stats? We're going to go to the game stats. Go ahead for it, Big O. Go.
All right, so for a total game for running for the Bengals, Deshaun Jackson has a total of 21 rushes for 85 yards and 1 touchdown. Passing wise, CJ has a total of 12 completions out of 19 attempts, 196 passing yards and 2 touchdowns. Receiving, Brandon Boyd, 4 receptions, 118 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns. Marvin Conkle, 3 receptions, 45 receiving yards. Defensively, defense had a really good game. Darrell Bedingfield had 5 tackles, 1 assist, and 3 sacks. Also, number 23, Kareem Jennings, also had 3 sacks. For Toledo Central Catholic, defensively, 44, Chris Jackson had 2 tackles. Tyler Jackson had 1 tackle, 29. Marvin Greenlee had 1 tackle. And number 52, Dylan Fisher had 3 tackles. Receiving wise, number 9, Mikael Warren, 2 receptions, 22 yards. Passing wise, the quarterback did not have a good game at all. 16 attempts, 7 completions for 21 passing yards and 1 passing touchdown. Rushing wise, 22, Josh Watson had 10 rushes, 42 rushing yards. Number 7, the quarterback, had 25 rushes and 39 total rushing yards. That's it for the stats, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good evening.
All right, Big O, good job. Great job, crew. Great job, staff. We'll be back September 24th for the next home game, folks, against Boardman. Please join us. Until then, stay safe. God bless. And good night.